intrigued by the offensive line. Everybody else is looking at quarterback, but as you mentioned and explained to us, nothing's going to be determined, although we all have Tua Tagovailoa as the starting quarterback based on the national championship game results and performance. Nick Saban's going to play this down to the wire, most likely, unless somebody really takes the reins, and most notably, somebody really just drops the ball. And I don't expect that to happen between a guy that played that well versus a guy that's played 2 full seasons and led 2 teams to national championship games. But you're intrigued by the offensive line. Anything else that catches your eye? Anything else you're looking out for?
Definitely the secondary coming up this year. The secondary, you're losing 6 guys to the National Football League. Of course, we all know them. Minkah Fitzpatrick, Ronnie Harrison, Tony Brown, Anthony Averett, Hootie Jones, and Levi Wallace. All of those guys gone. But you bring back talent. You bring back the experience with Deontay Thompson. Shaheem Carter comes back. Trevon Diggs comes back. Guys like Jarrett Maiden, Xavier McKinney, Daniel Wright, whom I'm very high on Daniel Wright to play in that dime back position. He's 6'1", 187 pounds, but if you can pack on 10 to 15 pounds on this kid and put him at 205 or 210 pounds, then that's a dynamic dime backer in that secondary for Alabama. But also the young guys, Patrick Surtain Jr., you have people already kind of comparing him to Minkah Fitzpatrick, Jalen Armour Davis, Savion Smith, the JUCO kid who's coming in. Also Eddie Smith, who's a 3-star from Fort Lauderdale, Florida. That Fort Lauderdale, Florida area, Alabama's gotten a lot of talent from that area, whether it's Eddie Smith coming in, Eddie Jackson, who's now the National Football League, also Daniel Wright from that area, also Boyd Anderson High School. So how the secondary can adjust with losing guys to the league, yes, it brings talent back, but also with Deontay Thompson, this is going to be his secondary now. He's the leader. He's learned under Minkah Fitzpatrick. He's learned under, Ronnie Harrison. How much of their cues did he absorb in, and how prepared is he to take ownership of this back five? The secondary will be very interesting.